Margie. Oh, okay, so we got him. We got him. Senator, always a pleasure to talk to you, sir. Thanks for taking the time out. Now, obviously, in a different role, you've gone through these as governor before. Is this bringing back a little bit of bad memory or what?
Well, you're scared to death of how many people. I hope nobody lost their life. I remember it was so hard to get people with Michael up in the Panhandle to understand the storm surge. Right. That's my biggest concern is people just didn't get it. And so we're going to see, I know I've talked to sheriffs and police departments and things. They've got thousands of rescue efforts going on right now. I hope those are rescue efforts of people alive and just need help or they're stranded. And this thing, it's not over. We got a lot of water around the state. I mean, you guys have done a great job of getting the information out. I just think so worried about the storm surge.
Yeah, I mean, as you know, because you've gone through it, you get the surge, you lose comms. Then once comms go down, you don't know how those people fared that called into 911 emergency. And that was the big report out of Lee County this morning, because now we don't know, once they retreated to their attic, how they are. So like the governor was talking about, this is going to be search and rescue for maybe a couple of days. And once they get in portable cell towers, hopefully those people will be able to communicate with friends and loved ones and actually even the county so that they'll have a better head count of what's going on. But yes, that's why we issue evacuation orders, as you know, sir, to get people out of harm's way. We want to get them away from the water because the water comes up, and if you can only go up to your attic, that's not really a safe bet, because what if the house washes away? So all sorts of things like that. What do you think the biggest issue right now for the state of Florida is?
It's really getting in to rescue all these individuals. We've got to get all the roads open. We've got to get in there. We got to, whether we're doing helicopters or whether we're doing boats or whether we're doing by land, we got to get in and talk to all these people and take care of them, whatever their needs are, and get them to safety. That's the biggest thing we can do right now. And the people that are around water right now, we got a lot of water in Orlando. We're going to get a lot of water in Jacksonville. Be careful. Yes. Don't drive into standing water. Don't touch down power lines. Don't use a generator inside your house. I mean, there's so many things where we lose people afterwards. And so I know you guys do a great job of trying your best to educate people. We've got to keep people safe. I'm scared to death that we're going to lose people. We're going to have more trees fall. I mean, our state is saturated right now. So I'm really worried about people.
Right. We still have winds on the east side this morning, gusting 80, 90 miles an hour between 6 and 7 o'clock. Senator, have you talked to Governor DeSantis today?
Yeah, I've reached out, and I've been talking to sheriffs. I've reached out to the governor, but I've been talking to sheriffs, police departments, state workers. I've talked a couple times to the CFO, Jimmy Petronas. So I've told all of them, I spent 8 years as governor. I mean, I'm going to do everything I can to make sure every federal resource is there. If you need any help, tell me. I'll tell you what I can do to be helpful. I want everybody safe. I want our state to be rebuilt. I want to get the power back on. But the big thing right now, I might have a resource. I might know somebody that could help you, or I can make sure we get our federal resources there.
Well, you guys are a well-oiled machine. People like Craig Fugate, yourself, even at times when Governor Chris was dealing with this, everybody kind of has a pretty good system down. A lot of pre-staging. It's kind of amazing to see all the, staging of electrical and food and water and supplies, and of course heavy equipment as well, to get down in here and help get things back to order. When do you think we're going to be able to see that commence? Is it going to be after search and rescue, or is it going to go on concurrently with that?
You do it at the same time. We're getting our roads open now. Here's what you have to do. You got to get the power back on as fast as you can. You got to make sure you don't run out of gas. Okay. You got to make sure everybody has food and water.
Right.
All right. So you got to do all those things at the same time. And there's different groups doing different things. One thing we try to do is make sure all of our utilities work together, because some utility might have more resources in an area than others. So we get resources all across our state and all across the country to come in and help us. Our utilities do a great job. Florida Power and Light. I talked to the CEO of Duke yesterday. I mean, these are great companies that help everybody, help all the municipals and the co-ops. It's a great team.
Senator, are you worried about any kind of supply chain issues? In other words, especially down in hard-hit Lee County, where there may be a little bit more extensive damage, but there's roof damage in other places too, where they may not get those supplies, or do you think we'll do okay in this case?
Well, I've talked to Lowe's, I've talked to Home Depot, I've had conversations, as you know, with Walmart. And so what everyone's saying is, as long as we are able to tell them exactly what they need, they'll get the resources in here. They know how to do it. And by the way, when I had Irma, they gave me information after they closed. They opened up these places and gave me whatever I needed to make sure we could keep people safe. Great companies.
Well, having you on that end, dealing with it, Governor DeSantis communicating and everybody working together, it sounds like it's going to go, I guess, as well as it can. But like you, we obviously hope for as minimal of loss of life as we can possibly have here. And getting those portable communication tools to the areas that have down communications is huge. That is absolutely huge. And that's going to give you an idea of what people are doing. Yeah, and that's
a big deal.
Even you have to be admirable of how quick they're getting those kind of resources down there.
Absolutely. Yeah, AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, all those, the Ace Hardware, all these companies, they're actually moving fast to make sure they can provide the resources to help our law enforcement, help our first responders, help our rescue teams. Everybody is working hard to do it. And what I tell people is we're a team. We're all here together to save lives and get people back to a normal life as quickly as possible.
Senator Rick Scott, thank you for taking the time to talk to us. Always appreciate your compliments to the Weather Channel. We work very hard to make sure people get out of harm's way, and you guys back it up by bringing in the cavalry afterwards. So thank you, sir, for taking the time to talk to us.
You guys do a great job.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Again, guys, here in Port Charlotte, as we mentioned, in Punta Gorda, we absolutely took the eye wall. We got into the eye. We had wind gusts to 130 miles per hour. But, again, just from hearing and not being able to get everywhere in this area, it seems like because of Charlie a little bit, a lot of these homes were helped this time around. All right? So our focus, again, shifting down into some of these other areas in the southern part of the state that have been hit. Bonita Springs, all right? You're talking about Fort Myers, Cape Coral. We're talking winds well over 100 miles per hour. All right, Marky, where am I going now?
Storm Tracker interview.
Okay, Justin Drake. Storm Tracker Justin Drake. Let's talk to him. Justin, where are you, or where have you been, and what have you seen?
Currently, I'm in Tampa Bay, Florida. Yesterday, we documenting all that Hurricane Ian had to offer down in the Placida and then Fort Myers area, as we were documenting each aspect of the storm, whether it was the he had to offer, and then the storm surge further south when you had the onshore flow and the surge was really coming in.
Justin, were you there at the beginning of the surge, like when it was just starting to come in?
I actually was not there when it